Hello and welcome to the latest Apex Networks PTS release update for version 2.7.0.0. We're going to look at the changes and updates that are being constantly developed by the software team at Apex Networks and will be coming to your system soon to improve your customer experience. The first is development to the main PTS screen. In the last PTS release, we added an Employee Menu tab. This new tab was developed to allow users to view the work rota, create a holiday request, record an absence, and record performance of employees without the need to access the HR module. The employee rota and the printout has been developed further to limit the absence type recorded. The system will simply show absent or holiday, complying with GDPR regulations. Apex Networks have also improved the auditing of HR accounts. It is now possible to view changes made to the employee license details under the Employee Audit tab. The vehicle run list has been developed further to make managing workloads from multiple sites easier. The vehicle run list can now be filtered by library address and by journey type. On the vehicle run list, we have replaced the job ID with booking reference, along with the removal of the status column. We've added a new field to the job screen for journey reason. The journey reason is a list of preset reasons, which can be maintained from the setup menu. This field is also picked up from the cleric importer. The data dump report has also evolved to include job notes and field. As part of this new release, we have redesigned how forms are used in the system. The Forms template setup menu has been moved from the PDA menu into the operational setup menu. This change has allowed the functionality to import and export form templates, as well as duplicating them. Users will also see that forms can specify whether they should be actioned or not. This means that forms can be added to or commented on after completion. This feature can be used to sign off or add additional checks. Also improved is how the cleric importer works. The cleric importer will now detect if a return journey is linked to a job and mark them as such. For example, for dialysis work where a patient requires a return journey. The cleric importer will now also pull in the mobility from the requirements field if a matching mobility level code is found. This will override the existing mobility field. We have also removed the space in the patient's phone numbers when using the cleric import function. The booking portal has now been redesigned for tablets and mobile phone devices. It's now easier for users to navigate and create bookings on these devices. The controlled drug module has also been developed further. It is now possible to perform an inventory check on a drug box, either from the desktop or from the PDA. Any discrepancies in the check can then be automatically emailed out by the system. Apex Networks has been approached by several organizations to request improvement with how they communicate with their patients. We are pleased to announce that the system now has the ability to set up automatic SMS notifications for patients. These SMS messages can be sent at the time of booking, on the morning of the transport, or when the driver leaves to pick them up. The SMS messages are completely customizable with your own placeholders and patient information. If you need any help setting this feature up, please speak to Apex support. Further to customer feedback on sales accounts and rate cards, we now have updated contract sales accounts within the software. Contract rates can now specify if work is priced specifically for weekday, weekend, or bank holiday. Contract rates can also be set to charge a flat fee rather than an hourly rate. As part of this financial development, the system will now work alongside Sage Business Cloud and many other accounts packages. It is now possible for staff members to log onto an event on any mobile device via the event portal. The event portal will allow crew to record treatment and drug usage against patients, including filling in forms. Please note that this is a subscription-based service. For further information, please contact our support team. There will also be an event portal video available to view on our website under PTS, then resources and tutorial videos. It will also be on our YouTube channel. Due to some staff members making their own way to an event, there is now the facility to add a non-vehicle shift in the planner, as well as multi-vehicle shifts. System users will now receive an update notification when they log in after a system update is released. This doesn't necessarily mean that the update is going to be applied to their system immediately, but will notify you that one is coming soon. Apex roll out updates across a week or so to ensure that the system is functioning well, rather than just bulk updating everyone. System users will be able to look at a description of which updates are being included with the release.